I know this might rub against what we've been told, but a lot of organizing actually makes your home harder to live in. I used to keep buying bins, trays, and labels, sure that the right setup would finally give me control. What I really built was pressure, more stuff to manage more decisions, and a mind that felt as crowded as the counters. Today, I'm sharing 7 small, real fixes that actually make space you can breathe in each one. Takes a minute or two and works on a normal, tiring day. I've tested these for years in a busy home, not in a showroom. No perfection talk, just things that quietly work and keep working. If one of them helps you feel even a little lighter, that's enough for today. And the first shift, I don't force a decision on every item anymore. There's a simple move that keeps the day flowing, and it changed everything. Let's ease into the first segment, freeing yourself from that stuck on a decision feeling right in the kitchen. Have you ever stood there holding an old charging cable thinking if I keep it, it's clutter? If I toss it, I'll regret it. Set up a basket about the size of a fruit bowl, label it "not sure," and keep it in one fixed spot, the counter by the stove or a corner of the living room. When you hit a maybe item, use the 10-second rule. Don't stand there debating, drop it in the basket and keep moving on the easy wins. Trash things that go back to their homes, items to donate. Open the basket once a week on Sunday for 10 minutes and sort by category. All cables in one go, all containers in one go. The basket doesn't take dirty/wet items. When the basket is full, stop adding weight for Sunday so it never turns into a black hole. Real-life example. While a pot of soup simmers for 7 minutes, I do a quick sweep of the counter, a lid with no container, a single stainless straw, a seasoning packet we don't like all into the basket. When the timer dings, the counter already looks clear. On Sunday's 10-minute session, I empty the basket. The stray lid gets tossed, the straw goes to donation, the seasoning packet moves to a use up this week bin, done in 8 minutes. This simple move saves you from decision fatigue, the biggest energy drain when you tidy. Let's glide into the next segment, handling the items that don't even need to pass through the basket in the first place. Have you ever picked something up your heart, wanting to let it go while your brain keeps whispering, "But what if I need it?" Tape a small note on a cabinet door or right by the stove with these 3 quick questions. Each time you hesitate, look at it and answer within 10 seconds. Does this help with something I actually need right now? Cook faster, clean, easier, get dressed with confidence. Will the next version of me still carry this the way I want to live in the next 3 to 6 months? If I ever need it again, is there an easy way to get it back? Borrow, buy cheaply, or swap with something I already own? How to use it practically. Pick up the item. Ask 1-2 questions. Decide, keep, donate. Only drop it in the not sure basket if you're truly stuck. Set a 10-second timer so your brain doesn't spiral. Real-life example. Morning coffee time. I grab a chipped ceramic mug. Q1. Does it help with what I need? No, it even feels rough on my lip. Q2. Will the next me keep it? No, I want a safe, tidy kitchen. Decision, donate, toss. Next, a lidless plastic container. Q3, easy to get again. Yes, we already have glass containers. Decision, let it go. Then a worn wooden spoon I use weekly. Q1, yes, it helps. Q2, yes, I'll keep it. Decision, keep and wash. Total time. Keeping the momentum from those quick decisions, let's settle into a simple daily rhythm so the mess doesn't creep back overnight. Choose 2 high-traffic spots. Most homes do best with the kitchen counter and the sink swap, one for the coffee table if your kitchen's already steady. How to do it really simple. Set a 5-horo timer. While it runs, do just 3 things in order. 1, scoop, trash and strays. 2, put things back home. 3, quick wipe of the surface. Done means done. When the timer ends, stand up and stop. Capping the time keeps your brain from dreading it tomorrow. Pick 2 moments that already exist in your day after dinner and before bed, or after the kids are down. 1 spot per session equals both spots finished daily. Not perfection. A soaking pan or an unfinished drink can wait. Clear, flat surfaces are the visual win we're after. Real-life example. Tonight after dishes, I hit 500 for the counter wrappers to trash board back in its slot. Spices pulled into the tray, 1 swipe with a cloth. Timer beeps, I stop. Before bed, another 500 for the sink, quick rinse stack to dry, wipe the rim. Timer beeps, I stop. Tomorrow morning I walk in and my head feels lighter, no rescue mission required. With your 5-minute resets in place, let's gently shift to a mindset that lets stuff leave without willpower. Picture the person you want to be in the next 3 to 6 months already living in this home. How to do it short and clear. Set 10 minutes once a week. Pick a fixed slot, say Friday evening. Walk 3 clutter-prone surfaces: kitchen counter, coffee table/living room entry shelf. Guiding question: would the next version me keep this here? If the answer is not sure or no, the item leaves the surface right now into the donate bag, back to its real home, or into the not sure basket if you truly can't decide. Keep a few story-true items: a tidy spice tray, the water bottle you're using, a small inbox for mail you'll process this week, fewer but fitting. Real-life 10-minute pass. Friday night I start the 1000 timer at the entry shelf, kids' winter hat out of season, into the winter bin, old magazine, donate, keys and cards, into a small tray, onto the coffee table, spent candle, toss, 2 remotes, into a mini box, current book, stays with a bookmark. At the kitchen counter, duplicate spices, 1 stays, 1 goes, juicer unused for 3 weeks, into the lower cabinet. Timer rings and the surfaces now tell the right story. Someone who cooks simply reads at night and comes and goes smoothly. Why it works. When surfaces only hold what matches your intended life, you stop fighting yourself. A weekly 10-minute loop is enough to nudge the tracks, so each day runs lighter without building up visual clutter. Now that the lens is clear, let's release the sticky blocker that often holds your hand back, the money guilt. Next money guilt is sneaky. It keeps things sitting on your shelf just so you don't feel like you wasted money. Let's flip that story. Some items were simply tuition the price you paid to learn what doesn't work for you. How to do it simple and kind. Post a note where you declutter. If it didn't serve me, it was tuition. Use the 6-month test if you haven't used it in 6 months and it's not seasonal. It becomes a tuition item today. Pick 1 exit path right now. Donate box by the door. Sell in 15 minutes, 1 photo, plus 1 line. Brand, sign, condition, / price. Pickup. Set a timer. When it ends, list it as is or donate no perfection. Use up plan food beauty move to a use this week spot so it leaves your home through use. Name the lesson on a sticky note and toss it with the item spiralizer, hate cleaning it, scent too strong, storage bin too tall. This locks in the learning so you don't rebuy the same mistake. Real life example. The spiralizer I used twice. Tuition. I set a 15-minute timer, snapped 1 photo, listed it for half price, and moved on. A foundation shade that's off tuition. It goes in a use-up tray for weekday Zoom days. Then the bottle leaves. 3 duplicate spice blends tuition. I keep the favorite, donate the extras, and note, only buy after one is empty. A fancy water bottle that doesn't fit the car holder. Tuition. Donate lesson check base diameter. Riding the momentum from letting go of money guilt, let's gently raise your daily standard so clutter has a harder time bouncing back. The rules simplify, standardize, reduce quantity. How to do it. Pick one of these, finish in 10 to 15 minutes. Tattered kitchen towels. Lay all towels on the table, keep exactly 6 good ones, Downgrade the frayed ones to floor rags and let the extras go. Standardize cleaners. Choose one all-purpose cleaner for counters, sink, and shelves. Gather the mismatched bottles into a use-up, then stop bin and store it out of easy reach. The Maybe Clothes Bag. Pull one bag of items you haven't worn in 6 months. Do a 3-minute try-on if it isn't a yes. Right now, it goes straight into the donation bag. Don't keep it as home clothes, that's how clutter sneaks back. Real-life 12-minute pass. I set a 1200 timer, minutes 1 to 4. Spread towels. Keep 6 fresh downgrade, 3 frayed, let 5 go. Minutes 5 to 8. Empty the sink cabinet. Keep one all-purpose cleaner, corral the rest into the use-up, then stop bin, label it, and store it on a high shelf. Minutes 9 to 12. Open the closet. Collect one bag of nowhere in 6 months items into the donation bag by the door. Timer beeps. I snap a photo and send it to the local charity group. Why it works. Your rhythm and standards are set. Now let's make remembering effortless. Create one simple reminder card and stick it where your eyes naturally land, inside a cabinet door or on the side of the fridge. What to put on the card? Short, bold, clear. 3 quick questions from Anchor Point 2. Daily reset. 5-0 at 2 fixed spots, counter plus sink. Sunday. 10-0. Open the not sure basket and sort by category. 1 in 1 out for duplicates. Donation box by the door, so exits are easy. Make it in 5 minutes. Grab an index card or half an A4 sheet. Print or write big clear lines. Tape the edges. DIY lamination so it resists splashes and grease. Add Mon-Sun checkboxes under Reset. 5-0 if you enjoy ticking things off. Snap a photo and drop it in the family chat so everyone follows the same cues. Real-life example. On a hectic Monday, I open the cupboard to grab a pan and my eyes hit the card. I start a 500 for the counter while pasta water heats, then glance at the not sure basket line and toss 2 lidless containers into the donation box by the door. We don't need a perfect home, we're choosing an easier rhythm. And honestly, one small change today is enough to make tomorrow's walk into the kitchen feel lighter. If you're trying to save time on cleaning and quiet the noise in your head, take it one small beat at a time, one corner, one decision. If this felt right, you might enjoy a simple follow-up on quick tidy guides by area. There's a short checklist so you can try it tonight. And if even one idea here helped you breathe a little easier, tap. Like so I know what truly helps. Subscribe, only if you want a gentle companion for the long run. Since we're doing this together tomorrow, I'll bring you a 1-page master map. One path, no second guessing, so you stop circling and actually move forward. It's compact enough to follow tomorrow night and strong enough that you